Hello. Hello. I knew that if I put, are you good at self-care, you would open the video. So I feel like I tricked you a little bit, but it did work. So we got to honor that. But I don't want you to think about self-care as something as good or bad, or that you're judging yourself in any way. I don't want that to be what this is about. But what I do want to talk about is this idea of like what I think self-care, basic self-care is. I wanted to share it with you. And then I wanted to maybe offer you that pondering. What do you think self-care is? And how do you feel like you're showing up without being good or bad at it? So let's talk about it. So to me, we are doing self-care year round. It's just something we have to do. And if you think about that being a year round sort of process, then we break it really into seasonal because it does feel different in the winter than it does in the spring or the summer. And then we can sort of feel like, okay, this month I got to do this and this month I got to do that. Breaking down even more to the weekly, we have weekly awarenesses, weekly to-do lists, week down to what, daily, and then we have the daily habits and daily routines, ways we're showing up into what, right, into this moment right here, right here. You are here. That's it. So basic self-care to me is lining up with nature so that you are here, be here right now. The other way I like to look at it is that if we are energy, right? We have energy out there, right? We have earth and we have water and we have air and space and we have fire. We have all these elements out there. We also have those in here, right? And so there is the law, just nature of things. Things are what they are. And so one of the ways I like to sort of line up with basic self-care around these are, am I moving my energy? Is my energy fluid, or am I out of balance in some way? So if I were to be pondering my sort of sluggishness, I would be looking at decluttering, right? Getting something done. I would be looking at building structure in my life or building some routines that would keep me anchored. If it was my mind that was just very anxious or very windy, I would be focusing on grounding some of that with breath work or practicing meditation on a regular basis or taking a pottery class or being really creative in some way. If it was the fire element and I was feeling, sort of way out there, too overly inflamed, overly productive and doing too much, I would be focusing on digestion and what am I eating and what times of day am I eating, and noticing on those grounding routines for yourself. So again, lining up with time is basic self-care, and lining up with the nature of things. So that's what I think of it. And that's what my inner circle group does every month for a year-round program. We do this, we line up with these healthy habits. And that's what's worked for me. What do you do? I can probably say you are doing a lot of these things naturally. We are nature. So noticing what you are already doing, and then maybe where you're out of balance that you could probably bring in a little bit without even noticing it too much, because they're just little bits and pieces that you're adding in that become very transformative over that day, week, month, season, year, right? We line it all up. I hope this is a benefit to you. Let me know. And as always, if you want to jump in the inner circle and try this out with a community of really loving women, reach out. All right. Deep bows. See you next time. Bye.